Greetings to all my melanated brothers and sisters all around the world. It's really a joy, it's really a blessing. It's an honor to be out here in nature and greeting you, bringing this message of love to you, this message of emancipation to you, this message that will free you from all mental slavery by turning you to look inwardly and teaching you how you can create your reality consciously. Now, with that being said, my brothers and sisters, I want to speak to you how repetition impresses the subconscious mind. Okay, how repetition impresses the subconscious mind. Now, we have a conscious and a subconscious mind, and one is the masculine and one is the feminine, which is subconscious is the feminine. And whatever you sow in the subconscious mind, impress the subconscious mind with, it will bring back to you. That's the reason why, my brother and my sisters, as I would always say to you, when we were little children growing up, not knowing exactly who we are, and didn't even know any better, because when we came into this world, we didn't even know that we existed. When we were 1 year old, we didn't know that we existed. Okay, when we were a couple months old, we didn't even know that we existed. Some of us only could remember from anything like say 3 years or 4 years back, okay? And so, because of that, what was said to us over and over and over and over was becoming basically our personality. And so, in the Bible, when it says that if you train up a child in the way that they should grow, that in the future, that they would not depart. It is speaking about if you could get them to have a certain way of thinking or belief system, that it will continue with them in their adult life. And so, what we were receiving in school from a very young age was to believe in a God outside of our own selves. To believe that there was a man who was going to come in the sky named Jesus Christ with blonde hair and blue eyes. Or to believe that Jerusalem is a geographical place in the Middle East instead of that place of peace within us and a place of joy and happiness and contentment. And they had us saying these things over and over and singing these Jesus songs over and over. Same thing with our 2 timetables and our 3 timetables and our 4 timetables and so on. And the education that they would have provided us, which basically was training. Where they were training us basically and how to think. No, sorry, and what to think, sorry. Instead of how to think. So we were never taught how to think. We were taught on what to think. Okay, so they were doing that and shaping our mentality. And the way how they were shaping our mentality to bring us into limitation is to keep us in mediocrity instead of teaching us of discovering our higher self, instead of teaching us that the Creator is in us. So they had us repeating these things over and over and over and over, and they were uploaded in our subconscious mind. Because when you look at the computer is basically a replica of a man, and it has the hard drive. It's hard drive or software. It have hardware and software and hard drive and soft drive. Okay, good, and hard drive and soft drive. Okay, I have to ask questions because I grew up in a time when computer wasn't even around as yet. Okay, and when I went to school, there was no such a thing as IT, but the younger ones have done IT in school and so on. But I'm still getting myself in touch and understanding it, you know what I mean? But I know for sure that the computer is a replica of a man, and everything that applies applies to the computer applies to you too, psychologically. Okay, so I was uploading and downloading things in us. So basically that's the point I'm trying to get across to you. So all of the things that they upload and download, let me say download, right? When they download inside of you, especially your parents. So let me say this, if you look back at your life, when you were, say, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years of age, you were happy. You didn't have no worries and no problem, you had nothing to worry about. But after that, your parents start messing up your life with all kind of rules and laws and all kind of restrictions. And they were messing up your life because someone else would have also messed up their life also. And it all comes from ignorance. And then the teachers also messing up your life and telling you that you will never be successful without an education. When you've been born with gifts and talents and certain creativity that is in you. And then the preachers start scaring the hell out of you. And also in school, at a young age, they start scaring you too. By having you to believe in an evil God. By having you to believe in a Jesus Christ who's supposed to be so loving and so kind to die for you, yet he want to turn around and punish you and send you to a hell to burn forever and ever. So, my brother and my sisters, let us now turn everything around. Use this repetition wisely. Now you come to understand your true identity. Now you come to know who you are. Do your affirmations repetitively. Do your positive thinking repetitively. I can't even pronounce the word. Repetitively. I'll repeat it. Let me just stick with repeating. Okay? Okay, just keep repeating the things that you would like to see take place in your life over and over and over. Instead of allowing your mind to be going all over the place and having your thoughts going all over the place. Control your thoughts. If you could control your thoughts or control your mind, you'll be able to control your life. You'll be able to have control over what you're thinking about most of the time, because we become what we think about most of the time. And if you hold on to the positive things and think about these things throughout the day and fall asleep with your positive thinking or your rightful thinking, as it has been said in Psalm 4:4, that you must commune with your own heart upon your bed and be still, which is teaching that you must go to bed more consciously. And Job 33 also admonished you to go to bed more consciously. And Song of Solomon teaches you that also in Solomon chapter 3 verses 1 to 4. How to take your desire with you and go to sleep with your desire with you, and don't let go your desire up until a certain time. Hold your desire. Know what you want and affirm it and believe it. And you will come to that place where you will manifest it. So repetition is very important for you to manifest your reality consciously. So make use of repetition so you'll be able to impress your subconscious mind. Because it's only when you repeat things over and over and over, you'll be able to impress the subconscious mind. And whatever you impress the subconscious mind with, the subconscious mind will interpret it as true. Because the subconscious mind is just like the earth. Whatever you sow in the earth, it will return to you. Whatever you sow in the womb of a woman, it will return to you. It is not impartial. The subconscious mind doesn't know anything concerning good and evil. That's why basically there's no good, there's no evil, just experiences. And what is how you perceive it. Okay? So with that being said, my brother and my sisters, do not give up on your dreams, do not give up on your goals, and think big, and always set goals. Always take your pen and your paper and always write down that what you would like to see manifest in your life. And remember also that you must take some sort of action. You don't have to take action all the way, but you take action up to a point, and the universe will do the rest for you. So with that being said, my brother and my sister, I want to thank you very much for listening to me, and I want to encourage you to continue to support this work by supporting the ebooks. And I want to let you know also that I'm working on getting the hard copies too. They'll be available very soon. Also, for those of you who've been supporting us on Patreon, we are quite grateful. And for those of you who haven't done so, we are encouraging you to do so and to understand the principle of giving and receiving. Okay? Because here I am giving as much as I can to you, emptying myself. And as I do so, I can even feel virtue is leaving me because I'm bringing a message of love, joy, peace, you understand, to you. And how much I want you to understand what I'm saying and put it to work in your life. But you must operate on the principle of sowing and reaping. Don't miss it. Now, many people have been sowing and haven't reaping in church or in religion. And it is because the Bible has been presented to them as secular history, as if it is literal. And it is basically the blind leading the blind. So that's why you would see many a time the preacher is getting fat and the sheep is not getting fat, because they're operating under the energy of fear instead of the energy of love. Also, if you like, if what I'm saying is resonating with you and you would like to teach it in whatever part of the world you are, wherever you live, and you would like to impact the lives of others around you, and you would like me to mentor you, you can go on my Patreon and donate $50 or more, and I will give you my number and get in touch with you and speak to you more and get you to be more in touch with what I am teaching, and till you can reach to the point that you can teach others also. Also, I want to encourage those of you who are listening to me to check me out and Instagram also at Black Mad Guru, where I normally post up every day some form of encouragement that would uplift you and help you to live a positive life each and every minute, every hour, and every day. So with that being said, my brother and my sister, I want to now give you the sign of Matthew 6:22, the sign of enlightenment, where it says, if your eye be single, your whole body will be full of light. And I'm saying to you, when you have that experience, you will come to understand that the greatest mystery upon the face of this earth can never be known intellectually. It must be experienced. And you come to realize that it is the rising of the S-U-N in a S-O-N. And you come to realize it's the dawning of a new day. And that without the sun, there is no life and there is no light. And without the human imagination, there isn't anything made that was made. And that the human imagination parallels the sun, and the sun parallels the human imagination. Now with that being said, I want to say peace, love you, I'm out.